His kick is good. And the Giants are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now, off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play-action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
It is 3rd and 10. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Man in motion here is Jennings. A handoff as they try to run it here. Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30.
This is just another creative wrinkle that they can add to their offense to help move the chains. They don't do a ton of sweeps throughout the course of the game, but they do just enough here and there to keep the defense guessing.
Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. to throw. Now a loose football. And this is taken in by the defense. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job taking it away.
Second and 7. Motion man is Hyatt. On second down, they'll run. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. The Giants sending out their punter. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They bring the tight end in motion. That'll be intercepted. Inside the 20. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Well, they just try a very short throw, and instead, the defense takes it back the other way, and they come up with the big play, scoring the touchdown.
Mike, for how fast he jumped that route, it almost seems like he was in the huddle and ran the route for the quarterback. I mean, he was there before the receiver, and as you said, there was nothing left to do but take it all the way back the other way.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Right back to the air following that pick 6. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A run now on 2nd down. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Andrew Phillips in on the tackle. So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth 1st half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Here we go.
He's got his man right side. It's complete. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
Let's go now.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That one knocked away and incomplete. Deontay Banks right there with the good coverage to knock it away.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills. And you saw him on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
Finding room at midfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
They'll look to throw again. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It is a big play for the Eagles. 36 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line.
First and goal. The quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him short of the end zone. 2nd and goal.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. Here's a run with their tight end. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration. And that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
Once more from the 2, 3rd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Hiking 18.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6.
A loss of 4 yards brings up 4th and goal.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. The Eagles going to send their field goal unit out. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this 2nd quarter. So, 4th down, and out comes the field goal unit. This, about as short as you can get it. This one is good. He knocks it through. So we've reached halftime here in South Philly, and the Eagles are on top. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this 2nd half coming up. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, has half number 2. Kicks off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He keeps it himself.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Open man, left side. He's got it. They'll get 19 out of that play. 1st down. field.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
From the gun, they'll try to run it, and they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set.
That's taken in by Jennings. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. Motion man is the tight end going right. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line, and that'll set up 2nd and goal.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd and goal. Throwing now from the gun. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Roll Otunze. Touchdown, Eagles.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's a run going left. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the second half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game to close the game out.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. Couple of first downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10 up at the 42. Now a give on the ground. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off. This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Going for it all. That is brought in. He is in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now, faking the give. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time has expired. The 3rd quarter has come to an end.
Eagles 31, Giants 14.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. There's Jefferson. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. That's into the hands of his receiver, Hyatt. A gain of 16 yards. hits. That's good for a Giants first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Back to the air once more on second down. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. To take this inside the 40 to the 39, but most importantly, they've got it. That's a first down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
On second down, Walker. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. They've converted twice on third down on this drive. Now facing 3rd and 3. They'll try and run it with Walker. Fighting for the marker. He loses the football.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
1st and 10. They motion the slot man left. Second and a yard. The tight end going in motion to the left. They'll run on second down. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Tight end on the move left. Now on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. They hook up again, 2nd time on this drive, and this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll send the tight end in motion right. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
They'll go with a counter on 1st down. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
70 Lions.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. To the goal line and in. Rome Odunze. Touchdown, Eagles. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. The extra point is up and through. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's a 2nd and 9. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. A throw on the move is caught. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Third down, 3 to go. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Good awareness there on third down. He's thinking there's nothing there, tuck it and head for the sticks. He's able to get the first down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll look to throw. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Back to throw. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Now they'll set up to throw. Off he goes. And he'll be taken down.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2. They'll look to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Set go.
The drive will start on the ground. A short gain there to about the 22. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get this very close to a first down. A nice run there. It'll just end up a little bit short.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
He finds his big receiver. That's Jennings. And he's going to have the Eagles first down. Quite a call there. They go for it on 4th and inches, and it's a gain of 5. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. They'll look to throw again. Downfield, he's got the big target, Jennings. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
They'll look to throw yet again. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Eagles.